For years, carbohydrates have been blamed for weight gain. Many diets claim that if you want to lose fat, you must eliminate carbs completely. Bread becomes the enemy, rice is avoided, pasta is treated like a forbidden food. But is this actually true? Are carbohydrates really the reason people gain weight? The truth is much more balanced than most diet trends suggest. Carbohydrates are not the enemy. In fact, they are one of the body's primary sources of energy. When you eat carbohydrates, your body breaks them down into glucose. This glucose travels through the bloodstream and provides fuel for your muscles, brain, and organs. Your brain alone relies heavily on glucose for normal function. Without adequate carbohydrates, many people experience fatigue, brain fog, and reduced physical performance. So if carbs are essential for energy, why do they often get blamed for weight gain? The real issue is not carbohydrates themselves. The real issue is the type and amount of carbohydrates people consume. Highly processed carbohydrates are the main problem. These include sugary drinks, candy, pastries, white bread, and many packaged snacks. These foods digest very quickly and can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. When blood sugar spikes quickly, insulin levels rise to move that glucose into cells. Soon after, blood sugar can drop again, which often leads to hunger and cravings. This cycle makes it easy to overeat calories without realizing it. But whole food carbohydrates behave very differently. Foods like fruits, vegetables, oats, brown rice, beans, and potatoes contain fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Fiber slows digestion and helps keep blood sugar more stable. Because digestion is slower, these foods tend to keep you full longer. This makes it easier to manage hunger and maintain a balanced calorie intake. Another reason carbs get a bad reputation is because of water weight. Carbohydrates are stored in the body as glycogen, mainly in the muscles and liver. Each gram of glycogen is stored along with water. When someone suddenly cuts carbs from their diet, glycogen stores drop and the body releases that stored water. This can cause quick weight loss on the scale during the first week of a low-carb diet. But most of that initial loss is water, not body fat. This is why many people regain weight quickly when they start eating carbohydrates again. Fat loss, on the other hand, requires a consistent calorie deficit over time, regardless of whether those calories come from carbs, fats, or proteins. Carbohydrates can actually support fat loss when used correctly. They provide energy for workouts, which allows you to train harder and burn more calories. They also help maintain muscle glycogen, which improves strength and endurance. When your workouts are strong and consistent, preserving muscle becomes easier during a fat loss phase. Carbohydrates can also support hormone balance. Extremely low carbohydrate diets can sometimes reduce energy levels and negatively affect training performance for certain individuals. While some people do well with lower carb intake, many feel and perform better with a moderate amount of healthy carbohydrates. The key is choosing the right sources. Focus on whole food carbohydrates that provide nutrients and fiber. Oats, quinoa, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes are excellent choices. These foods deliver energy while supporting digestion and overall health. Portion control also matters. Even healthy carbohydrates contain calories, and overeating any food can lead to weight gain. Balance is what makes the difference. Instead of removing carbohydrates completely, build meals that include protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbs together. This combination helps stabilize blood sugar and keeps you satisfied for longer periods. Athletes and active individuals often benefit from higher carbohydrate intake because their bodies use that energy during training. For people who are less active, slightly lower carb intake might feel more comfortable. The right balance depends on lifestyle, activity level, and personal preference. The most important lesson is this: carbohydrates are not automatically fattening. Excess calories, highly processed foods, and poor dietary habits are the real drivers of weight gain. When you focus on whole foods and balanced nutrition, carbohydrates become a helpful part of a healthy diet, rather than something to fear. Food should fuel your body, not create unnecessary anxiety. Instead of asking whether carbs are bad, ask a better question. Are the carbohydrates coming from real, nutritious foods? If the answer is yes, they can absolutely support energy, performance, and even weight loss when part of a balanced lifestyle. Understanding the difference between healthy carbs and processed carbs can completely change the way you approach nutrition. If you want more simple explanations about common diet myths, healthy carbs, and practical weight loss strategies, subscribe and follow for clear fitness and nutrition insights that help you make smarter decisions every day.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Share this video with someone who might find it useful. Comment below what you want to see in the next video.